K&J Fam, and welcome to our video today. We really appreciate you all joining us for this very, very special and heartfelt. Sad. I was gonna say sad. I'm like, ugh, but but it's okay. Yeah. Sad and heartfelt video. We're doing this video in honor of our friend Shadia. Yeah. Eating with Shadia is her YouTube channel. She recently passed away, and we knew we wanted to do a tribute video for her. We weren't quite sure what to do. Yeah. So we got approached by Tam's Table, who is a fellow mukbanger in the community, and she suggested that we do Jimmy John's, which I think is a wonderful idea because this was Shadia's last mukbang meal that she had on her channel. So we're doing Jimmy John's in honor of Shadia today, and we're going to remember her and talk about her and honor her. So this is gonna be a hard video, but also hopefully, you know, very loving and joyful as well.
Absolutely. And like Kristen said, we did get approached by Tam's Table. She's also going to do a video as well as a tribute to her, as well as probably a couple other mukbangers as well. So you guys just be on the lookout for that for sure.
Yeah. So shout out to you, Tam's Table, for this beautiful idea.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you asking us to do this. We're more than happy to. We're honored, actually. So.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what we got, so Jimmy John's, you know, interesting enough, we actually have never eaten there before this is our first mukbang doing it, so it's perfect, you know?
Yeah.
So we got exactly the last thing, what she got as well in her meal, which were, I think it was tuna fish.
Yep.
Now, I think the only difference is she had gotten it more of like in a lettuce wrap. On the video, she was actually saying how messy it was and stuff like that. So we decided, we were like, well, maybe we should get it on bread then.
Yeah, She was not enjoying it on the lettuce wrap, just with how, with like you said, how messy it was. Yeah. So we decided to learn from her, and we got it on bread.
That's right. Exactly.
Which I'm sure she would appreciate.
But pretty much we got it, exactly like hers.
Oh, wow.
As far as...
They don't cut these, huh?
I guess not, yeah.
Okay.
I guess they don't. We got, so there's tuna fish on there, and some lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, and I think I added pickles to mine, right?
Yes.
She didn't have pickles on hers, but I wanted to add pickles on mine.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what she had, but I just know it was this kind. It was the tuna with the cucumbers and tomatoes and lettuce.
That's right.
But I'm not sure she added other stuff too. She probably did.
Got it, yeah.
Do we want a knife or no?
I can grab one.
If you don't want one,
No, let me grab a knife.
Okay.
Because that'll be easier to cut.
Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, fam, we got the knife.
Cool.
We're going to cut this in half. Definitely be easier to eat.
Yeah. You know, normally I'm not even wanting to cut mine in half, but it actually needs it.
Yeah, this is pretty big.
Yeah, it definitely
Would you like me to cut yours in half, honey?
I can do it. I can do it. Yeah. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do that. So yeah, you guys, we just want to get into a little bit about, you know, how we met her and kind of how much, you know, we really enjoyed talking to her and things like that, and some really good memories that we had of her as well.
Yeah, maybe give some factoids that you guys might not know for those of you who didn't know her as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so let's have this first bite.
Okay.
In honor of Miss Shadia.
Here's the Shadia.
Okay, here's to you.
That's good. It's actually really good.
I like it. Okay.
I like it a lot. Yeah. So, let's see. I think the first time we really connected with Shadia, I know she reached, well, originally I think I came across her video.
Yeah.
I reached out to her because I really liked it. I can't remember the video though because it had been a while. But I remember right away she wrote back. It was super friendly, very, very friendly. And I think even, you know, I think right after she like went to our videos and like watched some stuff, and we started having this really good interaction, conversation with her and like bonding with her, you know?
Yeah, we were so new to the mukbang world, so we were researching people, like looking to see what other channels there were. And we happened to come across her eating with Shadia's page. And yeah, reached out, and she was the first person to really respond back and befriend us. And the first thing that we noticed off the bat, how genuinely nice she was, right? I remember we were talking about that.
Unbelievably nice.
How nice she was and like sincere. And that was a big deal, you know, like that came across like, just so effortlessly on her part.
Yeah.
And so there was like that instant drawn attraction to her, you know, that we really were like, wow, this person's awesome.
Yeah, very much. It's interesting because, well, one, you don't really meet people as nice and as friendly as she is, you know? It's interesting because I think, like, after a while of, like, talking to her and stuff like that, you realize, like, wow, she's, like, really extremely nice and very genuine and, you know, just really didn't have a mean bone at all, you know? Just very friendly, you know? So, yeah.
Getting to know her over the years, I was always, and I'm like, this is facts. I was always so much in awe of a few things, but one of them that sticks out is how much she genuinely wanted other people to succeed and be happy.
Yeah.
And she did not have a jealous, envious, mean bone in her body.
Yeah.
And that always came through. She was always, every time we had hit a milestone,
always she would write
of
us.
subscribers, she would write us, say how happy she was, you know, and it was heartfelt every single time. It meant so much to us.
Yeah.
It meant so much to us. Remember? Like,
I do remember that.
That feeling.
Yeah. No, I remember that. I just, yeah, no, I definitely remember that. I think, I constantly go back to the thought of, like, once again, like, you just don't meet people like that, you know? You don't meet people that genuine and very, and friendly, you know? So, oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm so sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
But there was this quote that I came across the other day, and I don't have it down.
Yeah.
But it was something like, the definition of success is how you make other people feel. And I want to, you know, cry thinking about that because Shadia made other people feel so good and loved and cared for. And if that is a definition of success, which I think it is, Shadia got an A+, passed with flying colors, because she always made people feel good.
Yeah, she
did. And you can't say that about everybody in this world, you know? You really can't.
Yeah, that's right.
So
I like that quote a lot, you know? Yeah, she always checked in on us, too, which was really nice, and we checked in with her, like, I think we knew her for about, I guess it had been 2 years, literally, since...
Over 2 years.
Yeah, over 2 years. Over 2 years, yeah. Because, like Kristen said, when we first started, she was the first person that she might have been the first or the second mukbanger that we connected with. But obviously, long-term wise, she was the one that we really grew connected to the most. But yeah, we had conversations with her. We talked to her on the phone. And
a lot.
Yeah, and she was always, you know, seeing how we were doing and stuff like that. And yeah, a lot of special moments, you know. I think a lot of special moments with her over the phone. Every
time I would text her, I'd be like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? She would always send me back a voice message.
That's right.
You know, always. So I would hear her voice and would always be like, hey, sis. You know, we called each other sis. Or, hey, babe. Hey, baby, I'm doing good. You know, and she would leave these amazing, like, long voice messages. And I loved it every time. Because I felt like I was right there with her. She would always be, like, driving.
That's right.
To work or home from work. Because that was, like, her free time.
I remember, yeah, we would, whether we were in a car or... wherever we were, we listened to the whole thing. Yeah, and that's, once again, that's just, you don't meet people like that, you know? You really don't. You really don't. She was extremely friendly. So, you know, and so we had a lot of fun, you know, watching her videos. You know, we really enjoyed, I think that was one of the things too. I enjoyed, like, some of the fun videos that she had where, and she always made the food look good, by the way, too.
Oh my gosh.
That was really something that was really cool on camera, you know?
I agree. Every time she ate, I personally loved the sounds and the noises. And her, you know, just, it looked so good. Every time she had Indian food.
Yes.
Looked incredible.
Yeah.
Anytime she had like shawarma, like a shawarma dish, plate, wrap, whatever. Oh, it looked so good.
It did.
She was very good.
Well, what was interesting too, and this was something that I really liked, she would, because she stacked the food in a way where it was perfect, where it looked good on camera. You could still see her. And I liked how you couldn't see the background. It was really cool. Everything originally, I think when the first like year or so when we were connected with her, she had like a black background. It looked really cool, like a set. You just saw the food, her, and then, really dark background. But she always made the food look so good on camera and stuff like that. Which is really cool, Which is really cool. So, yeah.
Another thing about her that I will always remember, and what made her such a wonderful person is when she would always, and she talked about this in her videos, she would always make sure her family, her children, her husband were fed before she ate.
Always, yeah.
So oftentimes when she would have a mukbang meal, her family would be eating dinner already outside a lot of times.
Yeah.
She'd be like, the kids are fed, husband's fed, now it's my time to be with my sugar pies.
Exactly.
Which is what she called her fam.
Well, that was once again, that's a part of like you're saying, like her making sure everyone's okay and everyone's good, she had that in her, which was amazing, Yeah, I remember she did talk about that in her videos. Speaking of that too, that reminds me like the dog was in there, would always be barking and stuff, and she'd
Sam.
Sam.
The dog Sam.
Yeah.
Will always be like whiny, like whimpering, right?
Whimpering and stuff.
When she was eating.
Yeah. If you guys, those of you who've actually watched her channel, you guys know exactly what we're talking about. How Sam would would whimper a little bit, and it always bugged her. That was funny.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
But he the dog needed to like be in there with her. If he wasn't in there with her, he'd be whimpering. But while he was in there, he'd be whimpering because he'd want the food.
Either way.
That was funny.
Yeah. I love that a lot. Do you have a favorite video or anything that you really enjoyed? You really liked? You do?
Yeah, what comes to mind, I think we challenged Shadia to do the Not My Hands challenge.
Yes.
So it's where you go behind your partner and you use your own hands, but it's your partner's body, and you're basically, feeding them.
Yeah.
But you can't see anything where the food is, So I'm behind Jamil with just my hands, and he's whatever. Anyways, you should see the Not My Hands challenge if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Shadia's video, but our video too is really funny. One of my favorite videos.
It's pretty much like this. Like, well, it's hard to really show.
Yeah,
her.
but you're
behind
like,
Kristen.
Yeah, there you go.
And feed her and all that stuff. You guys know what we're talking about.
So when she did it, she was behind LaRon, because I think they switched.
They switched.
They did two different videos, but the one where she was behind LaRon feeding him. She was like feeding him something, I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
But he accidentally bit her finger. And you see her, him bite, and then she goes like this. That was really funny.
I do have to say, that one was hard doing that, because you don't know where the person's mouth is 100%, and you don't know what you're doing, so. I remember that. That was a good one. Was that the same one? Oh, were you going to say something else?
I'm just going to ask what your favorite video was.
Well, I'm wondering, was that the same one, now that I'm trying to think of it, where, because I remember right off the bat, one of my favorite, the funniest parts, and I can't remember, we were watching, I think it was that same video, where they weren't recording the whole time.
Okay.
So, I think it was that one, or maybe the pause challenge.
I don't remember what happened.
Well, what happened was, it might have been a pause challenge, where I think LaRon was, it was his turn to do maybe the pause or something like that, and his face, when you see the camera, it comes on, his face is like super messy, and he's like, you guys are probably wondering, my face is like really messy and stuff like that. He's like, we did this whole challenge and forgot to hit record.
I think it was that.
Was it the Not My Hands or the pause? I gotta look back. That just hit me right now because I remember that. I remember that part.
I remember. It might have been I don't know, but I do remember that.
Yeah, I just remember the camera showing that his face is all and food and stuff like that.
All over.
Yeah, so
Man,
that was good.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, so they, I really enjoyed the videos.
And I loved when she brought her son on.
Oh, yeah.
Amari. And And you know what? We even watched him grow up a little bit. Over the couple years. Amari is amazing, and
he had a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I love those videos with the both of them together. I love those. He's
amazing, and you could tell their like connection as mother and son.
Yeah.
How close they were.
Yeah.
And how much she loved him and how much he loved her, and they would just have like this like fun dynamic.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And she would tell me stories about her family and things she's been through in life. And I genuinely always told her, I said, Amari is your angel baby. Like he's protected you, he loves you. He's there for you all the time. So, so that was sweet to see her family on these videos and her husband, LaRon.
Yeah.
Her older boys weren't on the videos, but she would talk about them.
I think you'd see them from time to time, right? I think, I want to say like in the earlier videos, maybe they'd walk through or they'd grab some food or something. Yeah, they'd grab some food and stuff like that. You'd see them. I think that was about it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I loved about, her videos, and I just feel like, with mukbang videos just in general, you really get a chance to, like, meet the person and kind of, know them, essentially, through the camera, And that's how it was. We got a chance to, know her through the video, know her, through the phone, of course, we would talk to her and stuff. So, I'm just happy we got a chance to really meet her and, talk to her and everything.
Get to know her.
Get to know her.
We always talked about how one day we wanted to go on vacation together.
That's right.
She'd always worked so much, and she worked 40 hours a week. She took care of her family. Her kids were in sports, so I remember her always going to games and practices. And, just doing the motherly stuff, and she would talk about how she wanted a vacation, and I said, we're going to go to the Bahamas one day together.
That's right.
So that'd be like a fantasy that we had, and that was really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's such a loss. It's not it's a loss for her husband, for her children, for friends, but it's also a huge loss to our mukbang community. Like, to lose such a genuinely amazing person.
Yeah. I mean, so many people, Beloved knew her. She spoke with her, like so many other mukbangers. She was a part of the community. A strong part of the community. It's just sad, Yeah. But but once again, we're really happy we got a chance to meet her, get to know her. I mean, she'll forever ever be in our minds. She'll always be in our hearts.
She will.
We'll always, we'll always remember her.
Always. Always. And I'm thinking about our text messages. We have a ton of text messages. And I think her voice might be on there, with the voice messages, if they're still there, which I think they are. So it'll be nice to hear her voice, when I want to. And, it's such a hard loss. And we love her so much. And, for those of you who knew her, I know you loved her too. You can't not,
Yeah, that's right. I don't think I really knew that we had so many people that watch us, that watch her as well. I mean, we got so many comments of, people, they said they watched her and, wishing her well and all those things, So, they were sending prayers our way and everything.
I was going to say, please send continued prayers to
absolutely
her family and her friends, and please keep thinking about her.
Absolutely. And by the way, too, you guys, we'll probably still post it in the comments, or not the comments. Well, definitely Facebook on the comments, and then the description of YouTube. I know we mentioned it before. If you guys did want to contribute to the family and the GoFundMe and everything, feel free. You can click the link below. Completely up to you, But definitely send prayers at the least. The family would love it still. They would still love that. Yeah. Well. By the way, I love this image.
Me too.
This is good. This is good. And I usually don't get tuna fish.
You don't?
I don't. I used to eat it a lot when I was younger. I ate it a lot, but I never liked the Subway one. This one is good.
It is good.
This one's good.
So hopefully they use real tuna, unlike Subway. For those of you who don't know, which I talked about this before, in Subway videos, they can't identify the species of fish that they have in their tuna. Yeah,
that's not a good sign. That's not good.
I hope it's not the same with Jimmy John's.
No, I'm sure this tastes real. But that one just doesn't 100% taste. But that's my opinion, though. I don't know.
But it was very good. And
it was very good.
Yeah, we had, like we said, we haven't had Jimmy John's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before, so.
Yeah. Well, you guys, thank you so much for, watching this video and going down memory lane with us with Shadia. She's definitely forever going to be missed, but, always in our hearts.
Always.
So if you guys want to write something, something that, you're feeling in your heart that you want to send out to her, some sort of prayer or something like that, please feel free to do that, we would love that, we'd love to see that. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is hard,
It is. It really is.
It's really hard, and we love her so much. And Tam's Table, thank you so much again for this beautiful idea to do Jimmy John's in honor of Shadia. We all love her, and we will miss her dearly. Yeah. And Heaven got a beautiful angel. Yeah. Beautiful angel, and I know she's looking down on all of us. Yeah. Especially her family, her children, her husband. Yeah. And her family, and she'll definitely be missed, and we'll always remember her.
Absolutely, yeah. So once again, guys, thank you so much for staying through this video, watching it. Shadia just meant so much to us, so we're just happy that we were able to honor her in this video. So we wanted to also honor her by doing her outro as well. And so you guys, we'll see you next time.
Peace, sugar, and lots of love. Remember, God loves you, and I love you too.
Absolutely.
Mwah.
Peace.
Bye, guys.